Alrighty, good morning, everybody. Welcome, welcome. If you have some distractions going on, make sure you turn them off so that you can focus on school. Click. Awesome. And we can go ahead and get started with our new announcements of, first of all, our new schedule. So, as you know, we have started with some new teachers because all of Indian Creek is now virtual. So, we rebalanced the numbers in classes so that all teachers had the same size class. So that is why our class is now very much smaller, because all the virtual students are able to be shared among all of the teachers now instead of just one virtual teacher. So the good news about that is, well, actually there's a couple good pieces of news. The first piece of good news is that obviously with smaller class sizes, I'm going to be able to help more of you more often and pay more close attention to you during office hours, because I won't have to split my time with 40 of you. So that's great news. The second piece of great news about having a smaller class size is that we are now going to stick with this class for the rest of the year unless virtual numbers go like crazy when we go back. So if we have like 60 virtual kids, whenever the rest of the students come back, then we'll resplit. But most likely, this will be the way that we will run class. So if you choose to come back in person when we are permitted to do so, I will be your teacher in person. If you choose to stay online, I will be your teacher online as well. So we'll be doing both, which is called a distance learning model. So Zoom would be running and you would see the class and the screen and all of that. You would also be able to be in person and get that assistance as well. Okay. All right, so those are the pieces of good news. So we have a smaller class now. The second change that is coming is also a new schedule. This schedule has already been posted where our schedules are posted on Zoom, or I apologize, on Seesaw. So it's already been uploaded in our Bitmoji classroom, and I also put a shortcut I'll show you in a moment. Our morning is pretty much the same. We're going to do Lexia from 8 to 8:30. You guys obviously know we're on Zoom at 8:30 because you're here. We are going to stay on Zoom for an extra 15 minutes. So rather than ending at 9:30, we're now going to end at 9:45. That time is going to give us some more opportunity to do some breakout work, some small group work, some individual support. So our class in the morning for ELA is a bit longer, okay? From 9:45 to 10 is going to be your break. So your break's a little bit later. It's still the same amount of time. Then you are going to work on your ELA work time until 10:45. You used to log in at 10:30 for math. That's not the case anymore. So now from 10 to 10:45 is going to be your work time for ELA. This is the weird change. At 10:45, we're going to have lunch and recess. Okay, so that's about 30 minutes earlier than what we used to. So from 10:45 to 12, you are on your lunch and recess break. Okay, at 12 o'clock, this is when we're going to log back on for STEM. Okay, so 12 o'clock is no longer office hours. That is now our STEM class. So at 12 o'clock, you will log into Zoom, okay? Then this is continuative STEM. From 12:45 to 1:35 is going to be your work time and office hours. So it's the same thing, but the time has changed, okay? So you should still be working on Seesaw, Zern, or Prodigy during this time, but you can also log in for office hour help if you need from 12:45 to 1:35, okay? At 1:35, you still have related arts, and I believe you're with Mr. Nelson right now. At 2:20, we still have our end of day Zoom for announcements and our check-in for goodbye, and then you should still be working on your reading logs at some point after school hours, okay? So, biggest change for you guys is that we do not log in at 10:30, all right? We log in for math at 12. So this is going to be your lunchtime then. You will log in for math at 12. Are there any questions about the new schedule? Terrence?
Is this going to be our schedule for the rest of the semester?
For the rest of the semester, yes. We hope to keep it pretty similar for the rest of the year, But if students come back in person, we might need to make some adjustments based on the numbers to make sure we can keep people here safe with distancing at lunch and distancing at recess and all of that. So for the rest of the semester, yes, hopefully for the rest of the year, but we'll have to adjust as we go. Okay, great question. Anything more? Okay, awesome. So your schedule is here. I've also put a shortened version on that Zoom link that you guys have blown up the comments on, good Lord, children, right here. So if you go to where we would normally click the Zoom link right pinned to the top, I also added the schedule. The Zoom times are in red. So where you see red, you'll be on Zoom, okay? Also inside of your login and resources, your folder here, I have updated the Bitmoji Classroom to include this new schedule. I have also uploaded the schedule as its own item here, okay? So you can see what you're supposed to do after we log off of ELA. You can see what you're supposed to do after we log off of our STEM Zoom. And then also right here, when you click on that Children's Day, it will take you to this updated schedule as well. Boom. And there it is, the updated schedule. Okay, so here's your new schedule. There will be grace. Obviously, this is something to get used to, especially those of you that have been with me from the beginning, because this is a big change for us. So there will be grace. And just know that, as always, if you forget and miss something, that recording will be uploaded by the end of the day as well. Okay. Any questions on schedule or class changes or anything of the like before we move on? Feeling good? Feeling good. Okay, awesome. Well then, without further ado, children, allow us to get started on our exciting day today. So, two announcements for you of some things that will be pretty exciting for you to hear. One is that there is no DMR this week. We only have 2 days of school this week, Monday and Tuesday. So there's no DMR because we're not going to give you a test after only 1 day of practice, right? So no DMR this week. That's a nice little Thanksgiving present to you. So no, at 12 o'clock, you will not have that DMR assignment. Wow, I wasn't expecting this much excitement. William is like shaking the screen. All right. Two is that, yes, you still have your reading log. Yay! Because you should always, 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 always be reading, okay? So your reading log is already up on your Google Classroom. It's the same as it always is. Obviously, if you want to take Thanksgiving off, that's totally fine. You have 2 days to make up for it. Because remember, I only require you to write for 5 days, and there are 7 days in a week, all right? So your reading log is still up and functional and will be taken for a grade, and it is on that Google Classroom link for you. Any questions over no DMR and yes reading log? Questions, questions, questions? No. Okay, fantastic. All righty. Well then, let us get started with our activity. For our social emotional learning this week, we are going to focus on gratitude, or having an attitude of gratefulness and being thankful. Always a good practice to have, definitely a good thing to focus on this week. But we're going to look at an activity called being thankful. So first, I'd like for you to go to Seesaw and click on your activities, please. And you will see being thankful. As you are doing that, listen to the directions. Being gracious means showing gratitude and thanks. November is the perfect time to share your thanks with others. Do you need some ideas? In this activity, there are some wonderful places to get ideas and share your thanks. With your teacher in the instructional slides, we're going to watch a Kid President video, and you're going to click around the Mo Willems Thankarama site. On instructional slide 2, you're going to see an example of the work that you should complete today. And on instructional slide 3, 4, and 5, we're going to review the work expectations, okay? So you guys can go ahead and click on that Add Response button. When you click on that Add Response button, the first slide that you see is going to be the link to the website that I'm going to have you explore. Before you explore, we're going to watch a Kid President video. As you are watching this Kid President video, I want you to think about what you are most thankful for. Alrighty? So, allow me to share my
So
sound
let's
and
be
screen
real.
with you and be thinking actively about what are you most thankful for. Here we go.
Some days are hard. So I made this list of awesome things I'm thankful for. Yeah. Sometimes I need reminding that things are not all that bad. So I wanted to share a few because you guys are my friends. It's great to be alive. And here's some reminders why. First one, bubble wrap. When cats do their tongue, like this. I'm also thankful for the little paw pads that the cats and dogs have and the sound it makes. Paw pads. I love them. Hey, turn that back on. Oh, no. Change it. Ah, there, that's better. Music is magical. It can make anything better. Bright music can make a video better. The same goes with life. Singing. I like paw pats. Singing. If something's boring, just sing it, and that will make it better. Watching paint dry. It's really cool. Old people who still hold hands. Clouds that look like stuff. One time I saw a cloud that looked like an airplane, and I realized it was an airplane. Imagination. Without it, we wouldn't have airplanes, no internet. Pants. We gotta wear them, because if we didn't, it would be sort of awkward. Pants. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Sleep. Clothes with funny names, like Windbreaker. Birthday cake. No reason at all cake, just cake. Sorry, we filmed this while I was hungry. Forgiveness! I'm kid president, but I ain't perfect. Ain't a word. We all mess up. Come on. Don't mess up and forget to forgive all the mess ups. Thankful plants undergo photosynthesis, using the energy from the sun to convert carbon dioxide to oxygen, providing us with the air we need to do things like this. I'm bored. Morgan Freeman's voice. Hello, I'm Morgan Freeman. I'm working on it. My voice is changing, but it hasn't changed that much. Food. I go, burger. I know, I already said food, but this is my list and my rules. Happiness. Sadness. Sad isn't bad. It helps you know what you care about. People. Sometimes people can be really people-y, but we need each other. Life's better with people in it. Family, friends, you. Just being alive. Sometimes we forget how it's just great to be alive. We're breathing. Some days are tough, but we got a lot to be thankful for. We just have to look for it sometimes. They say if you have food in your fridge, clothes on your back, and a place to sleep, you're richer than 75% of the world. I did not know that. So what would you add to the list? Let me know. Share this video with someone you're really thankful for. Oh, and of course, also this. Dancing! Brad and I are thankful for all of you. Seriously, thanks for giving us and the whole world a reason to dance. So what are you thankful for? Let me know. KP out. Keep going. I'll call this move.
Oh, who wants to dance again?
The stovetop stuffing. I'll call this one the stuffed face nay. I forgot one. There's something that I'm really thankful for. Uncle Jesse from Full House. This is macaroni art of him. It's beautiful. Have mercy. I'm filming a video to encourage people to be thankful. KP out.
Okay. I am thankful for all of you. That's why I followed Kid President's advice and shared my message with you. He asked for us to share something that we are most thankful for. So, before we move on slide 2 of your work, you are going to share something that you are most, actually more than one thing. You're going to share a couple things that you are most thankful for. And I'll show you an example of one here. We go, being thankful. Here is an example of showing something that you might be thankful for. So you can upload some pictures, either personal pictures or clip art pictures, such as pictures of sunsets, because we're thankful for the colorful sky and billowy clouds. Sparkling lights, I'm thankful for the excitement and joy that comes with seeing those. And dogs, we know I'm a dog person. I'm thankful for the company when dogs are with us and the comfort that they can bring. So you're going to come up with a few things that you are thankful for and type them and add some pictures of them, okay? So that is going to be your activity assignment for right now on work slide 2. So go ahead and take a few moments to write down and type some things that you are thankful for. We will go ahead and get ready to go to some breakout rooms and let you share your noticings with your classmates. So you're going to get the opportunity to share what you notice about your thankful activities. Before you go, I will share mine so that you have an example of what you should be saying or looking for inside of your group. So this is my thankful poster. I am thankful for my son, Axel. My husband and I tried to have a baby for several years, so he's our biggest joy this holiday season. I put that I'm thankful for my husband and his constant love and support. And then I'm also thankful right here for my dad because he has stage 4 cancer. So every moment with him is a gift, and I'm really taking advantage of that this holiday. Thankful for my faith, and then Zoom because it lets me get to know all my students and see their smiling faces. Alrighty. So that is what you can share with your group, your thankfulness posters and what you are seeing. And then I'll give you about 2 minutes to do that. Okay. Before we move on to reading, I wanted to go over the last part of the assignment that we didn't get to that I want you to complete during your work time. So we got to do slide 2, which was the thankfulness poster. We did not get to go to slides 3 and 4. So it says on slide 1, you can click, where was that? On the Mo Willems Thankorama, and you will use that to share what you are thankful for on slides 3 and 4, okay? So during your work time today, you are also going to click on this link to Mo Willems Thankorama, and you can watch this video and click through different reasons that you have to be thankful for. There's a couple different thankful games, and then there's this thankfulness poster that has been uploaded to your Seesaw. So you'll take an opportunity to find reasons that you are thankful for kind of non-traditional things. So not just people and relationships like what we might have focused on here, but kind of silly things that just make life fun as well. So you'll upload those on slides 3 and 4, okay? So during your work time, you're gonna go to the Thankorama website and you're gonna finish slide 3 and 4. Right now, I need everybody to click on that draft. Save your work as a draft. Click on that orange check mark. Save it as a draft. That way your work is not lost, but you can still go to another Seesaw tab to work on our reading assignment coming up. Okay, so save your work as a draft, please.